Hey, for today's video, I wanted to go over my thoughts on Final Fantasy's PvP scene. When it comes to, I'm just gonna say right off the bat, the PvP is not great, but it's also not bad. It's in a state where it's definitely playable, and I would definitely think of playing it again. I do, even now, play it, but there are a few things that I do have to say about it, which are negative. For the first one, the rewards you get. I know they have events, you can get mounts and stuff, but man, it's not enough for me personally, because even the rewards like the shard exchange or the wolf collar things, honestly, they don't look good, and you're not getting them for the item levels or whatever. You're getting them for transmog. And the transmogs for them don't look good. Like the wolf collar, it's like some of the hardest, like weapons to grind it in it. And they look terrible in my opinion. I know some people like them. For me, they look terrible. And some of the outfits, don't get me wrong, some of the outfits for the rewards you can get, they do look cool. They look all right. But I just don't think it's worth sitting there and grinding for those outfits. One thing I do like though is the season passes, or well, the seasons. They are extremely nice. That's what got me into playing PvP in the first place, and what I still come back to play every once in a while. It's going through and getting all the rewards, the mount, the armor set, and they look good. It's very rewarding and it's very nice. Me personally, I'm not great at the game, as you can probably see in the background footage. I'm all right. I played a little bit of competitive and I got to like gold 3, I think, which is nothing great. But I stopped playing after a while. But the PvP, it does what it needs to do, and that's it. It could be better in my opinion, but I'm totally fine with how it is. One thing I don't like though is the large scale fights. In my opinion, I know a lot of people like them, but in my opinion, they are very bland, and I don't find myself ever playing them except for the daily roulette. But even then, I'm not going in and necessarily trying to win. Like, I'm not trying my hardest. I'm there for the XP, and I've seen it happen multiple times where there'll be a shot caller trying to say, hey, push B or push a site or something, and someone else just replies, I'm here for the XP, and they're basically AFK in a quarter. And it does ruin those game modes for me a lot. So I'm not a fan of those. I wish they would do something with that in the future. But for normal crystalline conflict, I think it's all right. It's okay. Obviously, there's things I wish would change, but from my point of view, I don't even know what those things would want, or like I would want. Because for me right now, I'm gonna say where I can play it, but I'm not always gonna play it. It's nothing crazy. It's kind of just mid. Mid's the perfect way to describe it right now. But for me to continue playing it more than I am now, there's the things that it requires. Obviously a new season pass. Whenever those come out, I play it. But maybe new rewards, because from what I've heard, they haven't updated those rewards that you can get from it in ages. So that it's obviously not fun, and I'm not even gonna start with the cheating scene. I don't know what that's looking like, but I want to make this short and sweet. But my overall view of PvP in the game as a newer-ish player, I have around like 900 hours, I think. I'll put an image on screen, but my overall view is it's mid. It could be better, but it could also be way worse. And I personally am all right with the state of PvP in Final Fantasy. I know it's not what Final Fantasy is made for. It's more just a side thing. I know a lot of people that have gone into the game and not even finished or even touched PvP, and that's all right. It's a story game, and I get that. But hey, that's my thoughts on the PvP scene in Final Fantasy. If you have any other questions or comments, leave them in the comments below if you like. But yeah, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Peace.